All right, so I made it to Coast in High Point, North Carolina. This video is gonna be great for trimmers, upholstery shops, fabricators out there. They have tons, I believe 60,000 square feet of leather and vinyl goods inside. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's check it out. All right, so go ahead and just tell me a little bit about what you do up here.
Okay, so I am pretty much known as the educator. So when we have customers call in, want to know who we are and what we do, and we try to educate them as much as possible on what we do. We carry all of the automotive OEM colors from 1980 and up. That's the leather and the matching vinyl.
Okay.
We perforate. We have our own perforation machine, so we perforate leather and vinyl. We perf it and ship it the same day that it's ordered.
Okay.
We do cut pieces, half hides, full hides. We have furniture leathers. We sell as little as a half a hide or a full hide, whatever the customer needs. We stock it so they don't have to. We ship it the same day they order as long as it's called in by 3:30.
Very nice to know.
Yes, we do marine vinyl. We do custom colors. We have hair on hide, sheepskins, the real skins, ostrich, gator, stingray. We also have specialty design items that we do for some of the furniture manufacturers.
Okay.
We do skiving. There's a little bit of everything.
Everything?
Much. Yeah.
I found out a lot of things that I didn't know that you offered just by coming to visit, and that's a lot of what these videos are for the other trimmers out there. I thought of you as a leather company that had some matching vinyls.
Yes.
I had no idea how in-depth you guys really went with the embossing and the, I did use the perf, so I knew about the perf, but I didn't know about the skiving. So, I mean, there's a lot of things. And also you guys will treat leather for airplane applications.
Yes, we have aircraft. We can aircraft treat any leather that we offer, and we also get the certificate for that.
Okay.
Our sheepskins, we also can treat those for aircraft and get the certificate for those as well.
Right.
We do have vinyls that are aircraft treated as well. If customer needs vinyl for that, we also have that.
So you're for every upholsterer out there on the market. It doesn't matter what facet of the industry. If you're doing upholstery, from basic furniture trimmers to automotive trimmers to airplane trimmers to handbags, I mean, wallet makers, you guys have what they need.
That's correct. That's correct. We have a little bit of everything. We stock over 3,000 colors of leather and matching vinyl. So, you know, if you can't find it, send us a sample. We'll match it up for you and send it back to you and let you choose what you need.
All right. Well, that's great. I really appreciate all the information.
Thanks for coming. We greatly appreciate it.
All right. All right, we are inside of Coast to Coast. As you can see, we're safely doing our social distancing. We have had our mask on for this entire tour. We want to be as safe as possible. But behind us, we have the perf machines, and it's just too cool not to talk about. Now, they have technically 9 different patterns, although 4 of them are kind of the same. It's just different ways that they turn the directions. We're going to go ahead and hold the little sheet up here so you get a flash of what that looks like. And of course, you can always call in. They have some amazing samples. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But when I say they have these machines, I'm gonna run a little bit of video there. These are monsters. I mean, they're like pounding this this vinyl and this leather to make the perf. I got to see it in action firsthand. I've never seen one of these machines. And it's just really cool to be on this side of the industry. Okay, so this is actually the sample making machine. What it's going to do is going to cut through all of the leather. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of leather there, and this machine's going to press through and cut 4 squares in one shot. Let's check that out. That easy. I mean, seriously. And when it's all said and done, this is what the leather square looks like. It's perfect for the sample charts. Shut up. I'm gonna shut up. So you've seen the machine out there that actually cut all the samples out. Now you're going to see the application process because their sample charts are made in-house. Now with that, I've personally used these and they're great because they have the year, make, and model and the vehicle that they pertain to. So you can really match the material up and know exactly what you're getting when you order something. All right, so these are some of their custom leathers, and they do different varieties. They do alligator skins, they do stingrays, but what I didn't know is they also do embossing and debossing. So all you gotta do, once again, is give them a call, check out their special custom materials. There's some gold leather back there. I thought that was kind of neat. It was scribed a little bit, and then they had some furniture leather that was embossed quite a bit. It was real heavy and stamped. It had a real neat pattern. I'm gonna show you a little bit of this, but I figured everybody kind of know alligator and crocodile, so we'll check that out. All right, so we're in the GM Ford leather aisle. As you can see, all the leather hides behind us. Just want to go over some of the different ways that they'll actually ship and sell. You guys are wholesale only, correct?
Correct.
So this is for the trimmers, the upholstery shops, the restylers, the fabricators. You can order, the smallest order is going to be, you said you'd even sell 10 square inches if you wanted to.
There's no minimum. Whatever dimensions you give us, we can do it for you.
No dimension, or as long as you have the dimensions, they'll sell you whatever you need, from a small 10 square inch order all the way up to a pallet load?
Pallet load, I've seen some get up to about $50,000, some are even more than that.
So they can definitely handle whatever your order is, from small scale to large scale, and they have it in stock. This is just one of many, many aisles here. I'm gonna try to show you as many as possible, but every time I turn a corner, there's another whole stack of leather hides. It's great. I love the smell in this building.
Not to mention we have a whole nother warehouse.
A whole nother warehouse. I'm over here once again at Coast to Coast, and when Coast to Coast came to my mind, I order a whole bunch of leather. I do perf leather through them. There's a lot of different ways that I can get my leather through them, from whole hides to half hides. And then they had the vinyl match. As you can see, they keep a lot of vinyl in stock. This one row is probably 150, 200 feet. It's stacked from top to bottom. There's multiple rows that have the same type of outfit with stacks and stacks of vinyl. I'm looking at some through in another warehouse over there. So they definitely have the vinyl match to go with the leather. I just really wanted to put that out there because I didn't think of them as a vinyl company. I really only thought of them as a leather company. Now, also with that being said, it's leather. Over here is furniture leather. I'm in the automotive field, so it's not something I paid a lot of attention to, but they stock it. They keep rows and rows. There's more over in this direction. In the warehouse is kind of, stacked up to how it works for them. But there's furniture hide, there's automotive hide. They have the automotive broke down into different spots, from GM to Ford to maybe your Nissans, your Toyotas. So they have it stacked up to where it really works for them, and they have what you need, which is really important. The other thing that I want to go over is hide size. Now, you guys get your hides from?
We have European hides.
Okay, so the European hides are larger. What sizes are they on average?
So they normally range from about 50 to 55 square feet. They can even get up to 70 square feet.
Okay, so 70 square feet. I remember when I'd unroll a hide from when I'd get it from coast to coast, it would cover my whole table. And not to get into anybody else, but I know there's very small hides out there from different places. So you want to keep that in mind when you're ordering. You want to make sure you get a hide that's going to do the job that you need it to do. And 55 to 70 square inches.
I mean, 70 is rare, but we have come across it.
Hey, that's a whole lot of hide there. So once again, this is just one of their smaller parts of the warehouse. It's loaded with vinyls, leather goods. They had the pallets. You can see the forklift coming in and out, where they keep some of the extra overflow storage. This place is huge. I mean, there's no other way to say it. They have tons of material. All right, just wanted to make a small correction. I said 70 square inches earlier. It's 70 square feet. And you can see here, it takes up the entire cutting table. And that's one of the reasons you want to order from Coast to Coast, is because they got the full hides. All right, so we're over at some of the cutting and laying out tables for when they're gonna ship things up. And I had a whole bunch of questions like, how much vinyl, how much leather do you typically keep in stock? And the answer was kind of shocking. So they figured over 100,000 yards of vinyl in stock at any given time. And then they also told me that they had a full pallet or a truckload in shipping in transit right now with over 600 rolls in that transit. And they said they get that a few times a year, so they try their best to keep them stocked up, and that doesn't even include the custom stuff that they do. And I said, well, custom, what do you mean by that? They'll do custom grains, custom colors, custom textures in vinyl and leather. So that's good to know. If you guys out there and they're like, well, they don't really have the color that I need or the texture that I want, give them a call. Just give them a call.